So the pair short program continues with the team that represents Japan, Yuko Kawaguchi and Alexander Markuntsov.
This is another example of one of those international pairs, Japan, Russia, and they train in Hackensack, New Jersey.
Trained and coached by Tamara Moskvina and Igor Moskvin. Pair of Russians.
There's a very beautiful death spiral, very gentle, long line. You think?
Yes, I think most of the skaters here are sitting down into that, and they're not just allowing themselves to be lowered in an elegant position.
Well, I think she does it in a very graceful way, very subtle. They still get such a nice long line.
Well, I'm not sure that subtlety helps you when you're squatting into a move.
Nice side-by-side triple toe loop. And she just lights up the audience with her face. Her expressions are so sweet. Nice throw triple loop. Very unusual position in that lift. An unusual spiral sequence too. All these very inventive positions. Good stretch. Different pair spin.
That's so Tamara Moskvina, isn't it?
Very inventive. Very difficult. Look at the stretch on that. I just love this pair. I think they're really going to be a pair to watch.
They're very young, 20 years of age. You know, and that's very hard to achieve maturity in a pair until you've been working together for a very long period of time.
The first pair representing Japan to win a medal at an ISU championship. That was the Junior Worlds in 2001. Yuko Kawaguchi and Alexander Markuntsov.
On this star lift, look at the angle that she takes. Not a straight up star, but a sideways star. And right here, a little bit of a delay. But then eventually, she gets into this very nice up straight position.
There's Tamara Moskvina alongside in the kiss and cry area. The first set now for required elements. There they are, Dick.
Well, I think those marks are so low as they are because it's a very immature pair. It's got beautiful elegance, great potential, but they have a long way to go to get to be mature, and I think that's why the marks are so low.
The second set for presentation, 5.0 to 5.5, so those are good enough to put Kawaguchi and Markuntsov into 4th place overall, and it drops Scott and Dulaban, the Americans, down to 5th.
He represents Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexei Yagudin.
Well, after his win in Salt Lake City, he was quick to point out that much of the credit went to Tatiana Tarasova, his coach, and she is still a force as he takes the ice right now. The 2002 Olympic gold medalist. We'll watch him closely and check his injury. It is a stress fracture, a hairline fracture in his hip. The doctors actually told him to take 2 months off the ice. He took 2 weeks off. That's it, and here he is.
what he was having very sensitive movements about earlier in practices was this opening combination, a quadruple toe loop. Wow, and a triple toe loop. All right, I like the hand motion too at the end of it.
I guess every skater should have an injury, huh?
Now this is the next and most difficult move that he will have a problem with if there's a leg problem, and there wasn't. A beautiful triple axel. Circular footwork. Look at the toe steps that he employs here. Toe steps exceedingly difficult in skating. It stops the forward motion. It's not on the edges. And it's very, very difficult to do well. This is a pure example of his showmanship. That was not a triple Lutz. It opened up into a double Lutz. Now, that's a mistake. I don't think that it didn't look like it was a problem with the hip. It just looked like he kind of got overconfident or blew it a little bit. The second footwork requirement is this a straight line step. Tell you how difficult that kind of toe work is. Final element, a combination spin. Well, you know, I bet he's relieved that that's over with. There's a lot of tension and a lot of strain in those jumps. I cannot, you know, repeat how dangerous they are, you know, in a situation like this, when you've got extra added energy from the competitive aspect. He did a nice job. It's a good performance. He did open up on one jump, and that will be a little bit of a problem.
Hasn't lost since the Goodwill Games at the beginning of last season. Alexei Yagudin.
Now this opening combination, first a quadruple toe. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns and land and step up into a triple toe loop. I mean, that's terrific. And here's his triple axel. Again, look at this. Wonderful straight legs, tight turns, good. He does let his back drop on the landing, but that's another story. And this Lutz right there, he just never got off that toe pick. It wasn't tripled, it was doubled, and there is a deduction of probably 4/10 of a point.
Ladies and gentlemen, the range
If it's possible, Alexei looks even more relaxed, more confident, more comfortable than he did at the end of last year. Now remember, 10 judges, but only the marks from 7 of those will count, all anonymous, and 5.3, 5.4. Are you surprised?
No, not at all, because remember, the loss of the triple Lutz causes a 0.4 deduction. Add that to 0.8 and you're over 6. Add it to 0.5 or 4 and you're right up at the top. The presentation marks are very, very solid.
Up to 5.9 for Alexei Yagudin. When we come back, the 1998 World Junior Champion from Fort Washington, Maryland, Derrick Delmore skates as Smart One Skate America continues. Meanwhile, the men's short program continues here in Spokane, worth 1/3 of the overall score, 2 minutes and 40 seconds in length. And here's Derrick Delmore, 23 years of age, from Maryland, the 98 World Junior Champion. This is the first time he's competing in a senior Grand Prix since 1998.
his attempt at a quad salchow, quadruple salchow, double toe loop. Hi, good. Good for him. Good stretch back into that toe kick. That was probably part of the reason why that was such a good, superb, clean jump. Triple axel, oops, that popped open to a single axle, and there's some deductions for that. 3/10 of a point. Very stylish program. He's got quite a superb ability to present this choreographically interestingly, and you know, the moves, and the whole thing works together. Very, very commendable.
Got his degree from Stanford in the year 2000, and now finally solely focusing on figure skating, and it's paying off right now. Derrick Delmore.
This quadruple salchow combination is really very good. Look at this. Back inside edge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tight legs, straight, a little bit wide, swinging on the landing, but he made it up into that double toe, and got good credit for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the range of marks for Derrick Delmore from the United States for required elements.
So here are the marks.
5-0.
4.1 up to 5.0. That's a wide range, Dick.
Well, they're also rather disappointingly low. He did make one major error. There he's sitting with Shirley Hughes. By the way, he's one of the few skaters that has had one and only one coach since he started.
4.6 up to 5.5. Remember, you don't know which marks count, too, but second place is from the judges. Currently overall in second is Derrick Delmore.